All right. This is my review for Warmachine by Alan Richardson. Was this movie good? Netflix movie. I enjoyed this movie. And that is why sometimes I do not listen to reviews. If I think a movie's interesting, I'll watch it. And just from my perspective, I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't know anything about this movie. All I know about this movie is that supposedly there's aliens in it. I heard there's aliens. That's what I heard. There's aliens in the movie, and it's a war movie. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. I didn't watch no trailers. Going in with that information, it was still a very good movie. This movie was. Here's the thing. I think this movie is like exactly 2 hours or a little bit over 2 hours. I'm not completely sure. But what I will say is this. The pacing is fine. I did not feel like this movie was too long. I thought this movie was perfect. And as far as the time management, because say you're watching this movie, you don't know that it has anything to do with aliens, anything to do with sci-fi elements. The first hour of the film is like training. And I actually really like that. Like, anyone who's seen my reviews, you probably heard me talk about this multiple times. My favorite thing in movies is before the stuff hits the fan. I like seeing people figure stuff out. I like seeing the ideas of things of what might happen, the little foreshadowings. I like seeing all of that stuff. So for me, I loved it. And I like seeing Alan Richardson and the Army guys training. Like that was perfect because they show such a good amount of them training that when stuff actually starts happening, you understand why they prepared in a certain way. You understand why they know how to do certain things they're doing because you've seen them train for it. And I think it actually brings the film together more because there is a lot of people that get taken out in this movie. And some people got taken out who I did not expect. And it's hard for movies to do that for me because I just kind of feel like sometimes they're going to play safe for certain characters. But in this movie, or essentially in war movies, you're going to see a lot of people get taken out, and sometimes you don't know, but sometimes you feel like certain characters are safe, And I like that you got that. I think the reason you spend pretty much about an hour or 45 minutes, it seems like, as far as the training, and I want to call it a training montage. It's literally you're watching, if they wanted to do a training montage, they could have probably cut it down, so maybe cut it down by 30 minutes. But the point is, the training montage doesn't let you learn the characters. Like, you got to actually learn the characters, learn a little bit a little bit of their personalities and their traits. So when the actual stuff started happening, you actually cared. So that's why I actually really did enjoy the movie and some of these sacrifices. And then another thing I would say is, obviously this is a Netflix movie, but what I would say is the visual effects were, to me, they were very good. I like the way it was used. Because here's what I'll say. This movie is not really, I heard people saying alien, but it's not. All I'm going to say is this. You don't see an alien. I was thinking maybe we're going to see alien at some point. I wouldn't even mind them making a part 2. Because the reason why this movie is called Warmachine, these things are being sent to Earth. But also, Alan Richardson, he is basically a war machine. He basically is a war machine. He's a human, but he's able to withstand so much and bring his... And that's why he doesn't want to be a leader for most of the movie, but that's why he's an amazing leader, because he knows how to press forward. And some of his teammates even say, "Hey, look, we're not a machine like you. Like we need emotional breaks. We need time. But if they stop, they're gonna get taken out because there's something that they found or something that came from a different world or a different place, and it's a machine. And this thing is like." The best way to explain it is like a Terminator, but super, super big. It's like imagine those big walking things from Star Wars, except this is on a different level. One of the reasons why I like this machine is because it has this thing where it locks onto people and it scans the area like a laser. And that's one of my favorite parts of the movie, because it's I just like it so much, because it's almost like a red light, green light thing, where it's you can't let that thing hit you and you have to be hiding in a certain way. I wish that they did that in a certain way. They did show people trying to hide from the laser, but I wish they gave us a little bit more of that. That was really exciting to me, where the laser was zzz, and you can't let it touch your foot, your finger, nothing. If it doesn't see anything, then it's not going to mess with you. It's going to keep going. But the point is, this thing seemed like it's on a mission. And from the beginning, the odds are against these people. The odds are against all these people in the army. And I'm less like, it sucks, but it's like, that's how it is from the beginning. And I didn't know if it was happening all around the world or if it was just this one spot. But towards the end of the film, they do let you know that information. And I actually would not mind, I would not mind a part two. The action was great. The special effects were pretty good. I like the sci-fi elements. I want to know who's sending these things to take over Earth, where are these things coming from. I want to know if there is an alien species behind it. I want to know who they are. Like, I would like a part two. I'm not gonna lie. I would like a part two. Like, I enjoyed it, but they would have to figure out the mechanics of making the battle still as entertaining as it was for this first film. Because the way this goes, it was small and it was contained in this one big machine. But if you're just gonna be going around and if you learn how to take care of these things very quickly, then it might not be as entertaining. So maybe when they actually have some actual foes to actually go one-on-one with, whether it be the aliens or whatever it may be, or who knows if it's aliens, maybe it's just a planet of machines. We don't really know. But what I'll say is, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time. If someone told me and said, hey, you gotta tell me what is this out of 5 stars, I would give this a solid 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like, I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The only thing that could have got it to like a 4 for me is like if I got to see some aliens, because in the back of my mind I kept hearing people say alien movie, but it's not really an alien movie. It's a sci-fi movie. I mean, I guess there's alien elements because we don't know where these things came from that hit Earth, but you don't see any aliens. So I would say it's more of a sci-fi movie than an alien invasion. You don't really get to see any aliens. So, but I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, and it makes me want to go for a jog right now, do 50 push-ups. I like movies like this. I haven't seen a movie like this in a while. I like a good army movie, and I like movies that are like inspirational, motivational. They make you want to do more. You know, it makes me want to do more. I like movies like that. I think this is good overall. But anyways, it's Deja, know the name. Spread love and light. Let's go do some push-ups and watch the next film, and or you just enjoy your day. Take care. And how are we gonna sign off? I don't have a laser beam cannon, but I'll just do this.